have landed in Havana, Cuba. Our first mission, if we choose to accept it, which we do, is to make it through customs with all our video equipment intact. We found out online that professional video equipment can sometimes be confiscated, or you could have a long interrogation. I don't think Al would last a short interrogation. Miracle of miracles. We made it through customs with all of our video equipment. I was worried that Al, under a small amount of duress, maybe would have confessed to the Bay of Pigs fiasco. Havana, we are here, and I'm ready to find Jorge Goliat now. I see the bus, and I'm so excited. I want to throw myself into this city, meet as many people as possible until I find that one person that knows exactly how to find Jorge Goliat. But Marvin and Al have other plans, and they want to get to our Airbnb, and they're really pushing for the taxi, and I'm really pushing for the bus. It seems that they want out. Cuba, the land of classic cars, cigars, Castro, Cuban coffee, cha-cha, and curanderos. There's rum, there's rumba, there's salsa, there's famous artists, movie stars, musicians, Gloria Estefan, baseball players, and all of these things. I could go on forever. But I'm not the fucking Travel Channel. I'm here for the curandero, or as the Cubans might say, espiritista. I came here to see the mysticism, the magic, the thing that will blow your freaking mind to a realm you didn't think was possible. Since I was a kid growing up, most of the time there was an embargo against Cuba. You couldn't really go. You needed a really good excuse, a lot of money, a diplomat, or you were smuggling yourself on a boat or a plane. There was something so compelling, though, about this forbidden tropical island that made adventurous Americans yearn to get in, while many Cubans longed to get out. Cuba was the embodiment of magical realism, a genre of writing perfected by people like Cristina Garcia and Gabriel Marquez. The poetic cliche is to say that Cuba is a place frozen in time. But that's bullshit, because time exists there too. There may be lots of remnants of 1950s culture and Spanish colonialism, but a lot of that is deteriorating because of a combination of a failed state and US sanctions. So Cuba's this unique mix of African and Spanish traditions. Santeria, aka Lukumi, is a spiritual practice that comes from the Yoruba religion of West Africa. Palo, aka Las Reglas de Congo, comes from Central Africa. Both religions were brought here by the enslaved Africans and mixed with the imposed Roman Catholic faith of the Spanish plantation owners. So the slave masters were like, you're gonna be Catholic now. And the Africans were like, okay, I'll pretend to be Catholic now. Basically, Africans kept their religion hidden beneath the forced facelift of the Roman Catholic colonizers. In time, the two blended together to form Voltron. No, I'm just kidding. According to Wikipedia, it's called syncretism. That's what happened. This is syncretism. Catholicism is still the religion that most Cubans identify with, if they identify with any religion at all. In a funny way, there's another religion in Cuba, communism, which is vehemently opposed to God and all forms of religion. In 1959, when the communist revolution took place, religion was banned. Catholicism, Santeria, and Palo went underground as communism took hold in Cuba. However, more recently, Santeria, and to a lesser degree Palo, are on the come up.
¿Usted es mamá de ella? Excelente. Ok. ¿Dónde? Pasa usted.
Ahora aquí todo está cerca. Te paras en esta esquina.
Ya.
A 4 cuadras exactamente está el Capitolio. Frente al Capitolio, todo eso es La Habana Vieja. La Habana Vieja está diseñada para el turismo.
No.
Can we tell her about where we're trying to go on Thursday?
Bien, nosotros vamos a una zona que se llama Oaxaca.
Al Oaxaca.
Ah, bueno, ok. Vamos a ir a ver un señor que es, ojalá usted lo conozca ya, mínimo el nombre. El que hace operaciones, cirugía con
El
machete.
que hace con machete.
El
sabes de hombre?
el señor
Lo he
Goliat.
visto en internet, pero
Yeah,
no-
por YouTube.
I want you to take this in. I just asked her where the dude is who has the machete that cuts people open. And she reacted like I asked her where I could find the best mangoes in Havana.
Así lo conocemos por YouTube. Él se llama Jorge Goliat.
Unfortunately, Yanina, Mama's daughter, doesn't know where Jorge is. But it's Havana. So if you don't know, you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows.
Bueno, bienvenidos a Cuba.
Así bienvenidos a Cuba.
Gracias.
Hola, recuerde, mira, lo
Machete.
primero- Chin, chin.
Mama takes us to the local fruit stand, and I am in heaven. Papaya, plantains, pineapples, mangoes, and yucca. Not to be confused with yucca. That's yucca. Despite the abundance of fruits and vegetables that we found at the market, over the next week or so, we became extremely aware of the everyday economic hardships that the people of Havana have to face. From constant blackouts to long lines to get bread, eggs, milk, meat, severe shortages in regards to medicine, clothes, and basic hygiene products. All of these things that we take for granted are a struggle to obtain here. Due to tremendous inflation made much worse by COVID, their currency is basically worthless, and they're in a dire economic situation. To quote one anonymous economics professor at Havana, I love Cuba, but Cuba hurts. Despite all of that, through our time with Mama and many of the Cubans we encountered, we were met with this incredible generosity of spirit and hospitality that I have rarely experienced in all my travels. Wait a minute, why am I here again? Oh yeah, El Machete. Machete Psychic Surgery. That's why we've come all this way. Say it with me. Machete Psychic Surgery. The dream you didn't know you had until I told you about it.